Indigenous peoples in different countries. Indigenous peoples are groups of people who have lived in a particular region for generations, long before the arrival of colonizers or other outside groups. Let's take a look at some in different countries. Number 10. The Maori of New Zealand. Lo and behold, the spirited Maori tribe, heart and soul of New Zealand. Ever seen a fiery haka dance? Or delved into rich tales spun from ancient times? That's them. Tattooed warriors, spellbinding storytellers, keepers of mythic beasts and enchanted lands. Maori culture rumbles like a mighty haka chant, echoing with resilience, warmth, and a profound connection to their bountiful Mother Earth. Can't visit Middle Earth without a touch of Maori magic, eh? Number 9. The Baka of Cameroon. The Baka are indigenous peoples who live in the rainforests of Cameroon and other parts of Central Africa. They have a unique way of life, relying on hunting and gathering for their survival. The Baka have a rich musical culture, with polyphonic singing and intricate instruments. They also have a strong spiritual connection to the forest and practice animism. Number 8. The Maya of Mexico. The Maya are indigenous peoples who have inhabited parts of Central America, including Mexico, for thousands of years. They have a rich cultural heritage, with impressive architectural ruins and a complex writing system. The Maya have a deep connection to nature and practice a blend of traditional beliefs and Catholicism. Despite facing historical persecution and discrimination, the Maya continue to preserve their culture and traditions. Number 7. The Haida of Alaska. The Haida are indigenous peoples who live on the Haida Gwaii archipelago in Alaska and British Columbia, Canada. They have a rich cultural heritage, with unique art and totem poles that represent their history and beliefs. The Haida have a complex social structure and strong kinship ties. They also have a deep connection with the ocean and are skilled fishermen. Number 6. The Mapuche of Chile. The Mapuche are indigenous peoples who inhabit parts of Chile and Argentina. They have a strong cultural identity, with their own language, customs, and traditional dress. The Mapuche have a deep connection with the land and are skilled farmers, known for their sustainable agricultural practices. They also have a rich oral tradition and continue to pass down their knowledge and beliefs through storytelling. Number 5. The Sami of Norway. The Sami are indigenous peoples who live in the Arctic regions of Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. They have their own language and culture, with reindeer herding being a significant part of their traditional way of life. The Sami have a close relationship with nature and have a deep understanding of the land and its resources. Despite facing challenges such as land encroachment, the Sami continue to preserve their cultural heritage and way of life. Number 4. The Ainu of Japan. The Ainu are an indigenous people who have lived in Japan for centuries, primarily in the northern island of Hokkaido. They have a distinct physical appearance and culture, with their own language, traditional dress, and customs. The Ainu have a strong connection to nature and practice animism, the belief that all things have a spirit. Despite facing discrimination and assimilation policies, the Ainu have preserved their culture and are recognized as an indigenous group in Japan. Number 3. The Aborigines of Australia. The Aborigines are the indigenous peoples of Australia, believed to have been the first humans to settle on the continent at least 50,000 years ago. They have a deep spiritual connection with the land and believe in the Dreamtime, the creation period when ancestral beings formed the world. Despite facing discrimination and loss of land, Aborigines continue to maintain their culture and traditions, including their unique art and music. Number 2. The Inuit of Canada. The Inuit are indigenous peoples who live in Arctic regions of Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and Russia. They have adapted to living in harsh, cold environments and are skilled hunters and fishers. The Inuit have a deep connection with nature and have a strong sense of community and kinship. They also have a rich oral tradition, with stories and legends passed down through generations. Number 1. The Maasai of Kenya. The Maasai are a semi-nomadic people who inhabit parts of Kenya and Tanzania. They are known for their distinctive dress, which includes bright red cloth and intricate beaded jewelry. The Maasai have a strong connection to their land and are primarily pastoralists, relying on cattle for their livelihood. They have also managed to preserve their traditional ceremonies and rituals, such as the jumping dance, despite modernization and outside influences. They have their own unique cultures, languages, and traditions that have been passed down through generations. Unfortunately, many indigenous peoples have faced discrimination and oppression throughout history. However, their resilience and rich cultural heritage continue to thrive in various countries around the world.